Oh, hi, how you doing? I'm just relaxing. How about you? Are you relaxing as well? Yeah, sit over there on the couch there. I'm just entering some notes. It's a fine night. So how's your day going? Oh, that's good to know. Oh, this is my network. Mini rack. That's a NAS. Storage on a network. Instead of having a computer, that's like a server, and the server is connected to the hub of all wireless devices and anything that has to retrieve images, pictures, maybe documents and music and video, all sorts of things. Cable modem. This one right here with the blue lights. Wired. It's connected to the box outside, which it connects underground to another box, which is connected to them. 4 houses hooked up to that. That's how that works. This right here at the bottom, it's called a route. It's called a switch. A managed switch. Layered switch. This cable is called a console cable. It's USB. Also has a serial port version, but USB is more popular. And you plug this into your laptop or computer, most likely a laptop, and you can telnet into it, or use PuTTY. Same thing, you telnet into it, and you can reprogram it. Or you can use a web interface, a computer, and go in that way and change system settings. Open ports allow like a ship coming into a port. It's the same process, but the ports allow they connect to different computers in the network. They're called nodes or devices. Manage means I could change the settings. There's unmanaged means that's automatic, that's preset. But manage, you can go in there and change what you need to change. Open ports, half full. So these wires here, one connects to this, then the storage. That's what NAS, network attached storage. And this has terabyte drives in there. And then you have the wires. 2 of them go to the access points. There's one over there. I can show you. See the light? That's an access point. That's on a tripod. It keeps it cooler that way. We use that in businesses when we do conferences and stuff like that. It's easier to have a mobile access point. You can put it anywhere you want. That's wired. There's another one on the other side of the room, down the hallway. It takes care of that part of the building. And then this one takes care of this building. Now, if you want to do something outside in the patio, or have a banquet, you put another one out there, so it would cover that area as well. I hope you're enjoying your evening. I am as well too. I've got to take some notes here. Something different, something new. Oh, got a package. Let's see if anything's in here. Documentation. Folds out. It has 4 pages, but it's really 1 page. Box out. Oh, it's 1 box. No glue, no adhesive. Oh, right here it comes apart. It's a bigger box. 1 sheet cut in a certain way. It has different angles. Here's where they glue it. It's folded in a precise manner. It has a unique sound to it. drawing of what was in the box. Universal barcode in the back. So you scan it, it just should register in a computer system. It's completely flat. You take it out, you glue it, you assemble it, and it becomes a box. You take the packaging, and you put the item into it. Then you take the sleeve of the pamphlet and put it inside. Good concept, huh? Hey, I gotta take a call. Yeah. Oh, I'll be a while. You can keep my dinner warm for me. Okay, thank you. Love you. Love you too. Bye-bye. Ah, hard plastic. Put my hand in it. Could be worn as fashion. Could be worn as a barrier. Can't wear it on my head. How could I? Could I balance it? How long can I keep like this? Can I type at the same time? Mind over matter. Type, focus, and talk to at the same time while balancing that on my head. How long can I do that for? Oh, I tried. Many wonders are in here too as well. So many things. Here's something you don't see every day, but but we do carry it. You know what this is? That's right. A plug. What kind of plug is it? This plug allows you to plug in two things. This would go into the socket, right? And you have another outlet right here. And this is an extension outlet of it too. So two items can be plugged into this. This would be good for this up here. That's a power conditioner switch. And what does a power conditioner switch does? It's used for audio. If you have a studio, it conditions the lines and the devices connected. You don't want that added static, you know, that clackering. It crackles. It sounds like this. Something similar to it. Like a static electric noise. And that it conditions the line. So you have the cleanest, purest energy in it. There's also an EMF, electric magnetic interface, and an EMF is electromagnetic field. It's also a surge protector. Take care of spikes. Lasts a long time. We have a couple of these here. Now, what's below it is the main router. It's called a VPN router, virtual private network. And also dual wire everything. Two wangs are hooked up to it. That's what these two cables are. Wang 1 and wang 2, because this modem has dual wang wide area network internet. Okay, and this one here is the LAN. These ports, local area network. They go into the managed switch. Okay. So the main one goes into the managed switch. Then you hook up more devices here. This can handle fiber. It's 2 fiber gig ports. So the router manages the incoming internet signal from the modem. The modem is communicating with the ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. Okay, so it takes the signal and it converts it, and the router sends it. Manages the building, your house, or whatever it is, and the switch takes over from the router. And the switch, this purpose of the switch, it sends and receives the packets. So a packet comes in, packet goes out, packet comes in, packet goes out, packet comes in, packet goes out, and that's how it works constantly. And data goes so fast, and that's what. So you have this. The route is also a managed switch too, but you really don't want to overload it. You want it to focus on what it does. It's directing the traffic, and the switch takes care of the other traffic. Yeah. So, well, it also takes care of nuisances like pests. People try to hack or try to break in. That's what, and the router is first level of defense. The switch has the same kind of feature. It's a second layer of defense. There's a third box. It's called a blue coat. A blue coat box is a web interface box. It filters out web content. Those are pretty expensive. So there's other alternatives to use as well. So what is this? This connects 2 Ethernet connections. Ethernet is the cable you see there. Plugs into the hole. So you can use this to extend. Say you didn't have enough cable and you need to connect 2 joints. So this is a coupler. Takes one and comes out, extends. You really can't use too many of these because it can desecrate the connection for the Ethernet connected item. And switches too. Another thing too. You could daisy chain them, but it's really not recommended. So this is an access. This is another router. You can use it as an access point. Dual band. Here's 2.4 gigahertz, which is a slower band. It was very popular once, and then 5 gigahertz was introduced. Now this router up here is wired, more reliable. Hook up to access points through this here to the switch. You have access point 1, access point 2 They have the same proximity. Some businesses would have several dozen or even multitude of access points for wireless connection. This is another form of wireless antenna. In this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 antennas. And these two external, these are 5 dBi. So this is how strong they are. They're all hooked up into this. You screw it in like so. It's plastic, it's pretty heavy, but it's sturdy, it's very powerful. And this will glow. You got USB port in the back, so you can hook up external USB hard drive. Now this is type 2. The blue ones are type 3.0. And you have power connection in the back. And you have the internet WAN. It's yellow, see? And the blue ones are the local area network. The local, that's your devices that you have in your dwelling. So this is like the one on top. The only difference is it's wireless. So you got a wireless router. So this is doing wireless, and it's doing routing, and it's doing switching. It's a lot. And then what happens is these tend to overheat. It's better to put them on a cooling pad. A cooling pad is like a laptop pad to keep the laptop from overheating. If the laptop overheats, it'll shut down. Same thing with these. These have no fans. The noise that you hear in the back of a little fan is coming from the NAS. The NAS is to keep the drive cool. And there's 4 terabytes, which comes out to 3.85 terabytes. That's a lot of storage. You can watch movies on that, or if that's connected to, if it's connected to your smart TV, you can retrieve the files. Now that runs on Linux. That's a different kind of operating system. Most of these switches run on Linux. So this is a mini rack. It's all metal. They have racks that hit from the ground up to that. Those are tall racks. This is good for a home. See, you learned something from me. I see my time is up. I'm getting texts. Hold on a second. I will be there very soon. I know you miss me. You want to be with me. I will be there very soon. Okay? All right. Nice file. Keyboard is hidden. The new ones today, they do almost the same thing. They don't do like this. They just fold. All touchscreen. This is not touchscreen. This is pretty heavy though. I'll put it back one time. Like that. It's good. It's good for this purpose. Have you enjoyed your stay? I hope you have. Something different. A little quiet time. I'll teach you about how this works behind. Oh yeah, and these are surround sound speakers. In a 7.1 atmosphere is 8 speakers. You got a large 250 watt subwoofer with a 12-inch woofer, and it's aimed downwards, so it goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. And you put tile underneath that, so it makes the sound even. If this carpet is, it just goes all over the place. And that's hooked up to 700 watt. So it's each channel is 100 watts. And that's hooked up to a center channel speaker. And it has 2 dual, I think 6-inch speakers and dual tweeters, and that takes care of the voice. Then you have two separate speakers on the side, bass reflecting speakers, high note tone. They look like this. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these speakers, and then we get the center channels bigger. And the subwoofer is really big, so that's it. So that gives you 7.1 sound. Or you can do 5.1 as well. And the subwoofer fills in the rest. So the subwoofer takes care of the booming, explosions, anything that's like loud. You need a large room for all of that. Now they have Atmos, Dolby Atmos. I have True HD, Dolby True HD. That gives you the surrounding here. That was popular one time. It's still popular. Now Dolby Atmos gives you more speakers. You put 4 more in this. You have the same 8, adds 4 more speakers, and they go in the ceiling, and they give you 360 degrees. So if a helicopter fly overhead, you would hear it. Here you still hear it, but you hear it this way. But then with the Atmos, you hear it on top. That's it. Hey, thanks for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. Subscribe today. Help out the channel. Okay. And if you like this, comment down below. I do appreciate it. And if you like this, more of these type of videos can come out. Something different. Something new. Something great. I should say something blue, but it's something different. Hey, thanks again for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. Who am I? I'm Albert's Voice for ASMR. Good night, or good day, or good afternoon, or good morning, good evening. That's it. I gotta go.